All right.
All right. Hey, what's up, Sid?
Hey, Sam Warren, what is going on, man?
We are back at it again.
Yes, we are.
Hey, two ordinary guys. You guys know two ordinary guys. I'm Sam Warren Nix, just an ordinary guy.
And I'm Cedric Rogers. I'm just like Sam Warren, just an ordinary guy doing extraordinary things.
Yep. And no, one of those extraordinary things is we just partnered with a company. I mean, this company is extraordinary, if that's ever any word. But what makes it so special is the product that we have. And so tonight we have a special guest. It's a treat. He was hanging out with us, and we just had to do this. So, can you introduce our special guest?
Yes. Here we have this guy here. I'm telling you, honestly, when I heard him talk about what we have, this company and all the things that's going on, everything that it can do, I'm telling you, I mean, as much as me and Sam Warren like to talk about, this guy here, Steve Price, truly can give you the information and you can understand exactly why you need to be excited. Steve, hey.
Yeah, we call him Mr. Excitement.
That's right. Steve, we're so glad to go ahead and have you on here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to shut up. Sam Warren's going to shut up. And Steve, you just give us the information that you want to share.
Well, let me just tell you this, and I was saying this a little bit earlier with you guys. Technology continues to change year after year. I mean, honestly, smartphones, if you don't get a new smartphone every 18 months to 24 months, you're outdated. Computers are the same way. I remember back in the 80s, one of my first computers, it was a 3 megabyte, hard drive. I'm like, 3 megabyte, that's awesome. And then they jumped up to 6 megabyte. I thought I really had something then. But technology continues to change in every area, including medically, and with us in our bodies and supplementation as well. 30 years ago, guys, the payphone was a wonderful thing. But today, it's not. It's outdated, right? We went to pagers. And then, of course, if we had Blackberries, man, we thought we had something then. But those are gone too. Technology continues to change. And the truth is, when it comes to our health and science today, you want the best of today's science, the best of today's technology. Think about this. If you were going to get your knee replaced next week, let's just say as an example, you wouldn't want 5-year-old technology on them doing your knee replacement. You would want the best of today's technology, agreed, and the best of today's science. Same goes with supplementation. And we're going to talk about something tonight that is very dear to my heart, and that is health and wellness and longevity. There's a company, an 8-year company that we're talking about tonight that's publicly traded, that's on the NASDAQ, that was rated as the #1 publicly traded company in August and September of 2016. It was rated as the 5th most sought after publicly traded company in all of the United States in August of 2015 because of the technology that they have developed. The technology, we're not talking about just supplementations. We're not talking about just taking vitamins. Over the years, we know that if you get sickness and disease, that you have free radical damage, and free radicals are not good. And so we know that if free radicals are bad and oxidants are bad, then we need antioxidants. And that's been the doctors and everyone's best prescription to this point. But that technology is old technology today too. When you can activate something which is a cellular pathway at the cellular level in your body, which upregulates your stress response system to 4 of your youth enzymes in your body that will multiply the antioxidants being created at the cellular level and extinguish millions and millions of free radicals every second. Why in the world would we continue to pop all these pills thinking that, well, if I eat better and if you have to eat 365 oranges, by the way, just to be able to get enough antioxidants in your body to put out the fire of free radical damage. We get free radicals, by the way, from the air we breathe. Us non-smokers, 9 pounds a year just from breathing. Every time we eat food, it converts to energy, which turns into free radical damage. And so we've got to be able to protect ourselves. And there's new technology. And the thing is, and I appreciate you all having me on this call tonight, because the thing is, most people are not familiar with this technology. It's a technology that was sold through GNC for 5 years, Walgreens, CVS. But when someone walked through into GNC, They didn't know what they were looking for. This is not an antioxidant we're talking about. It's a cellular path activator that upregulates these 4 youth enzymes. What are these enzymes? Superoxide dismutase, also known as SOD, catalase, hemioxygenase, and glutathione. A lot of people are familiar with glutathione. Glutathione is, the talk on the TV. I saw a show just recently with Dr. Oz talking about, and he had the great demonstration. He had a glass box there, and he had all these look like ping pong balls, and they were green and red in there. And it was representing the good cells and the bad cells, the red obviously being oxidized or free radical damage. And he took a big ball that was magnetized, looked like about the size of a soccer ball, and he held it over top of this tank, and all the red balls were attaching itself to it, just demonstrating that if you have good glutathione working in your body, again, glutathione is the master antioxidant of your stress response system. Okay, and so that's the good guy to take out the bad guys, and he showed how it pulled all these out, and he put them back in there, and then he said, let me show you that most of you all in this world today that are on medications and stuff, that what happens when your glutathione is not working properly, disease sets in, and things happen. So he took another ball that was about the size of a tennis ball, and he dropped it in this box, and guess what? It only grabbed one of those red balls, which showed that it's impossible for you to stay healthy if your glutathione is not properly regulated, if it's not properly working, if your SOD is not properly working, all these different youth enzymes. Well, clinically today, we know after 25 years old that most of these youth enzymes are absolutely dormant. They're just not working. Do you know anybody that has cancer today? Do you know anybody that has gout today? Do you know anybody that got diabetes today? Because, listen, God didn't make no junk. What he put in us is supposed to defend ourselves, but when that system is dormant, you've got to figure out how to activate it. Well, a company and a scientist developed technology to activate and upregulate these enzymes and proteins within each and every single one of our cells so that our cells would upregulate this enzyme and these proteins. Now, when you and I take antioxidants, just as an example, for every single antioxidant you and I take in, it neutralizes 1 free radical. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Wow. When you take this supplement that we're talking about tonight, it upregulates the NRF2 pathway, which upregulates these 4 enzymes so that your own body's stress response system creates its own antioxidants. And so when your body creates these antioxidants, they neutralize a free radical every 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So you be the judge. Would you rather have the old technology of a payphone and a pager to communicate today, or do you want new technology called smartphones? Okay, new technology when it comes to our body and activating the stress response system is activating the NRF2 pathway. How important is it? According to the Washington State University, it's the most important preventative therapeutic breakthrough in the history of medicine. It is the most peer-reviewed supplement in the entire world. And it's the only supplement that I know of today. I'm a professional. I've been in this industry for 35 years. It's the only one I put my name behind. Why? Because it's the only one that's no longer on trial. By the way, 9-year comprehensive cancer study just came out showing that it actually, well, I'll just tell you the title of the study, one of the 7 studies, the chemo preventative effects of this product. And so I'll let these guys tell you what the product is, but I can tell you this. I had the only challenge I had, and I'll be 60 years old in October of this year. The only challenge I ever had, I was an old guitar player. You can see my baby back there. And my wife told me, I told her years ago, I said, honey, I got to get my first baby back. She said, I thought I was your first baby. I said, no. My guitar was my first baby. She said, I guess I'm your second baby. I said, no, sorry about that. It was my cars. My 7 Super Sport. It's right there on the wall back there. I said, you'll be my third baby. But she's my first and last. Okay, I've been with her 35 years now. What a wonderful thing it is to be happily married. But anyway, bottom line is this. When you get your body right and activate the enzymes within you to keep you healthy, you don't have to have these different diseases. Now, back to my guitar story. The only thing I had developed at 50 years old was rheumatoid arthritis. I could not do this for 7 years, much less snap my fingers. It was an impossibility for 7 years. When I got on this product that we're talking about tonight, it took about 3 months for me to be able to start within 6 months to snap my fingers like that. Bottom line is this, they got 7 clinical studies out about arthritis. And the root of arthritis is inflammation. The root of inflammation is oxidation. My friend, there's a technology out here that costs you very, very little that can keep you to help keep you disease-free and help keep you living a long life. In fact, I'll end with this. The National Institute of Health, okay, which is over the CDC, which has a division called the NIA, which is National Institute of Aging, just concluded a 13-year study on all the different antioxidants that you and I are familiar with, including ours. And the others they had in there were resveratrol, as an example, green tea extract, mangosteen, CoQ10, omega-3 fatty acids, fish oils. And they did a long-term study on mammals, on mice, to find out if any of them had any effect whatsoever on us being able to not only live healthier, but live longer and delay disease. And you know what? At the conclusion of the study, a lot of them showed that it actually reduced lifespan, which is horrible. With the exception of this product we're talking about tonight, it's the only nutraceutical natural product that is now proven to increase our lifespan by 7%, while increasing our health span. If there's one thing for lifespan, that's how the quantity of life. Health span is the quantity of life. And so it increased the lifespan, it increased the health span, and it also showed to delay disease. And so I encourage every one of you, if you want to live a better life, you want to live a healthier life, and you know people that have disease or people that are on medications, I encourage you to get them on this call to find out about what this product is we're talking about, because it's new technology, it's patented technology, and so few people know about it. And we're just trying to express what we have to the world to help them live a better, healthy life. And that's why I have the use of my hand back today. So anyway, I'm going to turn it back to you guys. I've enjoyed being on here.
Thanks, Steve. You know, the one thing I want to point out, and so if you're watching this video, is that the results that you get happens within 30 days. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, it reduces cellular stress by 40% in 30 days, regardless of your age.
Wow. Regardless. I could be 75, 65, 85, but starts to go ahead and we can get a result with reduce in oxidative stress, right? Wow.
Amen.
Wow. Wow. I mean, to me, that's amazing. To me, that is absolutely amazing, because the one thing that I saw somebody today, or not today, yesterday, I saw somebody and they had a picture of themselves and they had all of these pills. I mean, it was like they're saying, this is what I got to take, every day. And it was just to keep they're pretty healthy. And this was just to keep their health going, stable. And I looked at that and I said, wow, if they knew that is the old way of doing things versus the new way, which is one pill, a couple pills right here, right? Using this technology, they would lose their mind. It's like night and day. It's like night and day.
And let me mention this too as well, because a lot of people say, okay, so it was in GNC for a long time. Yeah, it was in GNC. When we took it off the shelves of GNC and brought it over into, quote unquote, the subscription model, we dropped it from $60 a bottle at GNC down to $41 a bottle on subscription now. So every one of your listeners and callers here can actually get this product for $41 a month on a subscription. I mean, my goodness, that's pretty affordable.
Yeah.
And with that being said, you guys, we want to thank you, Steve, for coming on and sharing with us your excitement and giving us all the information. I mean, telling them why this company is so extraordinary and why this product is what it is as well. We want you guys to make sure you hit the link down there. If you want more information, make sure that if you're looking for something like this, or if you know someone that might need something like this, or just to have more information, click on the link and we'll make sure we get back with you. Thank you for supporting our channel. Make sure that you want to subscribe to our channel and hit that ringer so you can get the notifications anytime this video comes out. And we're going to continue to put out information and have people on here that can give you a little bit more clarity on what's happening out here, changing your old ways to your new ways. I always say, if you change the way you think, then you can change your quality of life. You can be more successful and live longer. And we have everything we need right here. Say, do you want to give them anything before we go?
The only thing I want to say is that, listen, folks, if you want to really tap into something special that you can really get some results for, you've got to go ahead and take a look at this Protandim stuff. You've got to take a look at this because nobody can get this. Why? Because it's patented. It's so good that they turned around and they patented. That means that there's no other company that can go ahead and reproduce what they've created. It's that good. So, hey, do yourself a favor. Go ahead, take a look at this Protandim NRF1 and NRF2, and I'm telling you, you are going to be absolutely amazed at what you're going to find out.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're out.
All right. Thanks again.